Outside, a festive atmosphere downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. About 10 minutes away from there, come on inside the Food City Center. It is sold out tonight for the game of the night in college basketball. A top 20 showdown between Louisville out of the ACC and Tennessee out of the SEC. Ton of scouts here to watch guys like Nate Ament, just a freshman, but projected to be a top 10 NBA pick. We are set for the tip, and it is Okpara who controls it for Tennessee in the home whites and Louisville in the road blacks. Gillespie's got 5 now, and he's going to have to launch it quickly. And he does at the buzzer to knock down a 3.
And interesting, he does it not off of a ball screen, just created his own look with that step back.
Woolley right by him on the other end for a layup.
For 40 minutes last year.
Alley-oop, and it's caught, and then after he came down, Ament goes back up with it.
Such a long, talented kid. Probably closer to 7 feet than he is 6'10" as he's listed.
Woolley step back 3, and he knocked it down. Rogers gets the point guard role with Michael Brown not starting and likely not playing tonight. There's an alley-oop to Samanda Frew.
And a terrific pass, right? Basketball, that open corner two-man game. There's no help to come from that right corner to that roll guy, and you just throw it up and let a big athlete go get it. And Dwayne Brown got caught backpedaling, and
Carey is just an absolute wall of a human being. As they go full court pressure, they get the steal. Berg is a very good shooter himself. He wears 35 in white. Ament again into the paint. That's just impossible to stop.
And that's what we have not seen out of Nate Ament. He's got it in his bag of tricks.
Conwell back into the game with the ball. And a mismatch. He blew right by Estrella and laid it up and in. Here's the little guy taking advantage of a big guy out top.
How do you blow plays? Watch Conwell right here, because Bishop's going to come off Boswell 3 and give a little bit of a hand help, but hand help won't work.
They go low to Estrella, 6'11". Jump hook off the window.
They are just hammering the ball inside. Rick Barnes.
Missed opportunity on the 3 ball for Louisville. 1 for 6 in the game. And another in the paint. 2 points for Tennessee.
What Pat Kelsey tell us, we got punked last year by Tennessee just being the more physical team. So far, the same thing.
Conwell, another one. 1 for 7. In the paint, another layup for Tennessee. What an effort by Boswell. Saw him last year in Atlantis go down with a terrible injury. He's feeling good. They go down again. Wow, a one-handed catch. And Estrella gives him their 13th and 14 points in the paint. Foul against the Vols.
Well, Estrella sets that middle ball screen and just dives out of it. And there's no black jersey to tag that roll man out of that middle action.
Volunteers a much bigger team defensively, causing all sorts of problems with their length out front than these 3-point attempts. Now a drive to the bucket that's laid up and in. 3-on-3. Conwell, and that's denied into row 1 by Estrella.
Texted with Eric today about it, and he said, the same thing. You emphasize it.
Great hands, Jimmy. That led to this run out. And another layup inside.
The defense is hot. We talk about competing on both ends of the floor. That's the culture of Tennessee, and they get out and run. I'm a big fan of where Tennessee's had good ball pressure, and a lack of ball pressure allows a non-player to be a player.
Conwell needs to see one go through the basket, and he does there. Carey throws it up with his left, so he'll go and get it. One of the best offensive rebounders in the country picks up his own. Okpara sets the high screen, then rolls. Instead, they go to Carey. What a pass by Gillespie.
Hey, Ravi, that's a 5-man Okpara guarding the point guard right now.
Conwell freed himself and found the bottom.
Well, he's got a big backside to work with.
He's open again.
And Carey with the shoulder finishes. And there's Carey again, just creeping around that backside when it's all said and done at the top of the ACC.
Estrella, who had some productive minutes in his first stint, is in. And the Kevin McHale-type little jump hook drops. Frew relocates down in the box. Working on Estrella. A lot of contact,
Nice.
but he spins with the right. Over Akpara, difficult shot, given his size. Abram lowered the right shoulder and then kissed it off the glass.
Anytime an official touches the ball, comes out of a dead ball, it's play call time.
There it was, and it was a
That
three,
worked to
and it was
perfection.
Conwell in the corner.
Absolutely worked to perfection.
As time is winding down in the first half. Drive with a left, pretty play. Conwell's got 11, leading the way for Louisville with the ball. See if they set up a shot for him. Woolley step back, Akpara with a block.
To my
They
point.
got 1 second. Akpara double team, so he kicks it for a three. Good one, and it looked good from jump.
A great read by Akpara because he was in traffic and fired a fastball, a strike to Gillespie.
Lead grows to 10. Akpara showing his versatility, Jimmy, on defense, and that good pass there. Hadley, difficult shot, but it goes. Conwell kick, corner three, not taken. And another penetration by Hadley to get it up and in. Hanging around by going inside the paint. Good cut down low, and that is the size of Amen. Gillespie to the left, lays it up and in. Through, wide open cross court, good pass, and a three is the bottom. And Adrian Woolley continues his scoring spree tonight. Right back the other way, and that time Akpara opened up the gate.
He's right there with the best of them, right, in the country. Look at that bottom line.
Conwell, yes, with Estrella now into the game. Akpara and Carey take a break.
And Conwell's an all-ACC guard. He is a load.
Boy, Gillespie tried it again, man. He is following these big bodies through the paint, and they are struggling against a bigger Tennessee team. One of the top teams in the country. Gillespie, high arcing three, finds the net.
Out of the timeout. One of the few times in this game, the only time Rick Barnes out of the timeout draws up a three.
Lead back to 11, an open three is missed. Rebound, Amen, lost it. And Louisville has it in the paint and a layup.
Yeah, it's an area where Natum.
He now has a shot for three, and that's the net as well. It's a big trip down here, and an open one for Bird. Yeah! Three consecutive trips with threes.
That is all Nate Amen, finding that backside bomb at 6'10" to argue that point. Horrible pass.
Yep, and behind the back, in good hands, Boswell. Right to Woolley. That's an assist for Boswell on a hustle play.
What's behind?
Amen, money. He's knocked down his last couple of threes.
Jalen Carey, he's all of 6'8", what, 265 probably. Handles that ball, but he knows Nate Amen loves that, what we call the Houston.
Right.
He's a VIK. He hasn't finished off the whole fight, but he's got a chance someday if he just doesn't blow his own gas.
He's missing the king.
If Tennessee just stays spread, they're going to get a good look.
Gillespie all the way to the top, and a three ball.
Yeah.
Net, what a good look.
Pat
He's out
Kelsey's
shooting
brought
today.
in. Yeah, he looks like a player.
Evans, boy, did he get up in the air to shoot that one.
And Louisville came in, right, with the second best offense in the country, right behind Purdue.
Akpara was the third option on the out-of-bounds play, and he knocks down the foul line jumper. 6 of 30, Louisville from three-point line. 6 of 30. I'll tell you this, too, we talked about Akpara. Deep run.
They do.
McNeely. There you
Finally.
go, right in front of the bench.
Yeah, finally, for the year, heavy on the threes and heavy on, watch out. Oh, man. He is so good at that. Watch out, Akpara, 34 and wide. He's just going to settle in, good timing, doesn't get in a hurry, very patient on the weak side of the floor, points where he wants the ball, and boom, Boswell.
Carey does it again. Wow, wow.
Man,
Thunder. Thunder Road for Okpara. That's how you feel good in the last 3 minutes if you're Tennessee. Woolley denied! Okpara, man amongst children right now.
Now this Okpara is a difference maker around the rim. Again, just out that dunker spot. There's Carey, facilitator, big to big. And watch Okpara, the timing to go up the long reach, because in a long time. We're in for one heck of a January, February, and March.
Oh, there you go. Big fella. Zupris with the flush.
A guy that Pat Kelsey signed in the offseason because he wasn't sure about the return of Kason Pryor, but he's a big, strong lad. And a guy that could find his way to get more minutes because.
And an all-around very good game for the Volunteers of Tennessee. As the clock winds down, they win it by a final score of 83-62.